some TV shows nowadays, like for instance, like a Viking period piece, bro. You know those people were ugly as back then.
Yes, they're all too gorgeous.
And they're like
they're all
face the camera and shit. And I'm
they're
like,
all supermodels.
ah.
I think the freakiest man on earth was probably the first man to ever eat pussy. Imagine. Like, y'all don't even showering. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not
crazy.
giving a head if I'm in any of a time period. Hey y'all, it's your girl Fannita. I got a podcast. The show before the club. This is where we sit, chat, talk, and we drink. Bottoms up. Woo-hoo. Hey sisters, welcome back to a brand new episode of Bottoms Up with your favorite. She's sexy, she's black, she is me, and I'm doing sexy business casual today. And my guest, he's sexy, he's a heartthrob, and he has taken the internet by storm with his music and sexual prowess. It's Bbno Money!
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing?
Bah. How you doing?
I'm good.
You look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You as well. I recently was prescribed antidepressants, so life is good.
Hey, and we love, listen, mental health, wellness.
Yeah, mental health and wellness for sure.
How's that been?
It's been weird. I feel like I'm like 14 again.
Okay, in what way?
Like, I have so much mental bandwidth 24/7 now, and I'm just like locked in, geeked up, and I'm so
you can see clearly now. The rain has gone.
Absolutely.
Period.
And I was always kind of like a little apprehensive to take, pharmaceuticals for my mental health because I'm like a holistic kid.
I feel like you're the first white man to ever say that.
Really?
I feel like white men love drugs.
I mean, I guess so. But like, I don't really like doing drugs that much. I'm a health nut. So for me to do this, I was like, I don't know. I started doing it, and dude, it is. I wish it could be like less stigmatized and less negative, like. Because I did a bunch of research on it too, and I like studied kinesiology, so I like know a lot about health and wellness and stuff like that. And there's really no negative side effects at all. So
you're glad that you did it. You wish you did it.
Not even. My life is 10 times better than it was.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's really sick.
Oh, geez, so you have like a new outlook on life.
It's amazing. I would say the only actual, real, unfortunate side effect, and as you were saying earlier, we were talking about how I may be freaky, but the only unfortunate side effect.
Libido?
Huh?
Oh,
it's not libido. It's not libido. I'm like, I'll still get horny and shit.
Okay.
But
as long as you're getting horny.
But my orgasms just don't feel as dope. I don't know what it is. I used to be like a really anxious soul, so maybe it's like the buildup of anxiety plus like the stimulation was like, ah.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, ah.
It's like, so when you know, it's just like, oh.
Yeah, it's just like.
It's anticlimactic.
It's anticlimactic. Yeah, exactly. But,
okay.
But yeah, okay, sorry.
You go ahead.
No, go. You
I want you to be as comfortable as you.
You go ahead.
Okay. You know you got to talk to me like that. I'll get in line. Okay, period. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get back on track. Daddy told me to run the show. Okay. So I want to let the record show that Bbno Money actually does have money. Is that true or false?
True.
Okay, how much money do you have? Just give me a ballpark. Like in the millions, the trillions, the gadillions.
The gadillions.
The gadillions?
Yeah, the gadillions.
You got like hella platoons?
Yeah, like 40.
Okay, can I have one of them?
You can have like 2.
Oh my God, a generous king. I love. Okay, so you said, I saw a tweet yesterday that said, this is the happiest you've ever been in your life. Is that due to the antidepressants? Or just life?
I mean, definitely. I've also been like working out a bunch. I want to do my goal is to have an 8-pack by February 21st.
An 8-pack?
An 8-pack.
Wait, February 21st, that's next month.
Yeah.
How far are you into the journey?
I've been working out like
you got like
pretty
5-pack?
I mean, I got like a skin and a little fat left kind of thing.
Okay.
But I'm getting there.
Do you eat meat?
A little bit, not much.
Oh, okay. So is that a part of like your health freak shit? Well, tell me about you being a health freak. Like, I want to know because I've been in my health and wellness journey. Yeah. What do you recommend and like what do you not eat and not do?
So I intermittently fast every day from like 12 to like 8 p.m. I don't
damn.
I don't really eat. Well, that's the period when I eat.
Okay.
So I sleep for some of it. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs very often. Unless it's like acid and I need a journey.
I mean, of course.
Yeah, of course. I like salads.
I like salads too. I've been getting on my romaine bag. Like I really like salads now.
Well, romaine is pointless. Because
why can't I like something?
I mean, I'm sorry. I just ran on your whole parade. But like dark leafy greens, like spinach, kale. And
dark?
Shit like
I'm dark and leafy.
Damn, you looking like a whole bunch of kale right now.
Literally?
Really, Pop?
You want to stab your fork in me?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I way prefer. I used to be a competitive swimmer, and then I broke my back, and then
what the
Yeah, my weird journey, which isn't really that crazy, has just like led me to being healthy, and I'm just like, I'm gonna die early for sure because I like don't sleep very well. I have like sleep problems, so I'm just like, well, I'm gonna just try to prolong that as much as humanly possible.
I hope not.
Well, I mean, hey man, if I were to die right now, I would be okay with it.
Don't die on the set of Bottoms Up. Die when you leave the parking lot.
Look, guys, viral.
I mean, oh my God,
Bottoms up, motherfucker.
Literally, maybe nobody just died on Bottoms Up. That'd be crazy as somehow it would be my fault.
But yeah, I've just always just tried to be healthy especially in an industry that is like predominantly like not that healthy.
Yeah.
And especially, there are people that are surrounding me that are more leaning towards like drugs and abuse of this, abuse of that. So it's like, I just try to do as well as I can to try to be healthy. And like, whenever I go home to Vancouver, I just like live with my parents and I get nurtured by my mom and dad. So it's like,
oh, that must be nice.
And it's also like kind of shitty because I'm like, damn, I'm trying to.
Bitches?
Yeah. But, and it's just like, Mom, can you guys like, I'll like get them a trip to go somewhere. I'm like, go.
And you bring 10 bitches to the house.
40 girls at the crib now.
Titties out, pussy's ball.
No, it's not like
pull
that.
Pull up.
I don't think I would ever.
Snap story, like tonight gonna be a movie.
No. I would never do that. I respect my parents too much.
You seem very respectful. You seem very nice.
Well, I'm Canadian.
Well, you just told me that Canadians are fake nice.
But hey, the thing is in normal general interactions, you aren't really getting past the fake nice anyway. So it's
okay,
like,
period.
But like I do try to hold myself with a bunch of self-respect and like try to give people around me like the same amount of respect that I like want from people. So it's like if I'm gonna give that energy out, people will give it back, kind of thing.
Of course.
But it's also like, why the would I be a dick? My life is great.
Exactly. And it's like, you're rich, you're handsome, you're successful.
Yeah, people are losers.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
people.
I don't know. I feel like I will hit rock bottom in life if I'm ever just hating on another person for no reason.
Yeah.
I just don't have it in me. I also just like base level, like me not even being a good person. I just don't give enough of a about anything other than myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I just don't care about anybody else.
That's what I'm trying to work on this year is not, or like give more of myself to myself.
Yes.
And like not be like, I just invest more in myself. That's the main goal for this year, and just not give a. But
that's my goal too. I just want to focus on myself, focus on my health, and just get my mind right. Because I realized over the last few months that like the only thing that you can control in life is really just yourself. You can't control how people perceive you. You can't control what the people say about you. You can't control what the people think about you. So the only thing you can do is control yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you're putting in love into yourself, that shit reflects.
No, totally.
And you'll attract that shit back.
Exactly. That's something my videographer, Sherez, and director, creative genius.
And your videos, we're gonna get into that later on in the show, but your videos are insane.
So him and I are always like super spiritual when we hang out. We always talk about like life, this and that. He's got 2 kids, and the way he's raising his kids are super, super like probably aligned with how I would raise my children. Hopefully.
How many kids do you want? How old are you?
I'm 29. I'm turning 30 this year.
Oh, gee, what are you gonna do for your 30th birthday?
I hit you with the I'm going unk status, man.
The Canadian coming out.
30. I'm turning 30. Every year I throw a festival in Vancouver that we raise money for the unhoused, and like there's a massive opioid crisis in Vancouver. I don't necessarily fully understand the logistics why there is an opioid crisis, but it is like the warmest city in Canada. So a lot of unhoused people come to Vancouver. But basically, fentanyl is rampant in Vancouver, and it's really bad. Basically, I grew up in Vancouver, and I was like desensitized to it, and then I was just like, nah, like if I have a platform, I'm gonna raise money for my city because it's like super powerful and it's like very meaningful to me. I owned an apartment downtown Vancouver, and I would just like walk around and like give unhoused people like my beanies because I was just like I have so many, so it's just like I just like walk around with a backpack sometimes.
Oh, you're actually like a good person, like not a fake good person.
I really try to be, because I feel like a lot of the time, or like I've been on dates and stuff like that, and like I talk about like this festival that I throw and like the meaningfulness that it has to me, and every single time like girls are just like, yo, you really light up about that shit. Like it seems like it genuinely is important.
Genuine,
to you.
Yes.
And I've just been like, well, like if I'm gonna do shows in Vancouver, I don't really care for the money. And it doesn't make a difference. And if I can bring out my whole city to come, raise $100 a person or something, like $60 a person, and like bring artists to the city and have them do and support a good cause, like why the wouldn't I do that?
You gonna fly me out?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what you should do? Actually, you guys should do a segment where you guys could have something to do with the festival.
Oh my God! And then I could interview you at the festival.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Or you can interview a bunch of people at the festival.
Yes!
Yeah.
OMG!
Yeah.
Baby, no money. Are you putting me on game?
Yeah.
Look at him helping the black community.
Dude, I'm super for it. That'd be amazing.
Putting a young black woman on.
No,
This is what I'm talking about.
I got you.
Fuck
That'd be amazing.
NCAACP.
So yeah, that's one thing I'm doing. And then I woke up. I don't know what the was going on in my head, but I woke up at the beginning of this year and I was like, I want to create an organization in Vancouver and a foundation where it supports less fortunate kids that don't want a place to stay or a place to sleep, and like will also allow them to have like seminars of like making music. So I want to like basically create like a house studio for kids to like crash at and shit like in Vancouver, and something that I was just like, I'm gonna do that this year. And I always have like one like cool goal that I really try to like make happen. And last year was the festival. And if I do that with the festival and then this, it's just like a bunch of dope shit. You know?
My God, you're a dope ass person, bro.
I'm just like, real. That's what I'm saying. Like right before I was like, if I were to die today, like as long as I can do something actually meaningful and like, you know, like help people out, because I wanted to be a doctor when I was going through school.
Really?
Because I wanted to help people, because I dealt with such psychological bullshit with breaking my back and being like, oh, now I can no longer be an athlete and now I'm depressed. So it's like, what am I supposed to do with my life? And I was like, well, if I understand the psychological effects of having chronic pain and this and that, then why wouldn't I be able to go give it back to people and like be a little bit more empathetic than a lot of other people are? And my main goal was just like, okay, if I can help people, at least I can die happy.
Yeah.
But I think I helped way more people with my music than I would have ever been able to as a doctor. So I'm really, really happy and really proud of myself to say that I feel like I'm on this planet to do this specifically. And as long as, I'm not like the biggest artist in the world, but like,
you're a pretty big artist though. Don't downplay yourself.
I'm working on not self-deprecating this year. That's something else I'm working on. I was just talking to my therapist this morning.
I kicked that at the door.
Yeah.
Because you're amazing. Look at you, like, and all the things that you've accomplished. Like, people definitely made the right person famous.
I mean, we can hope. I made my mistakes. Obviously, everybody
does.
Yeah.
Everybody has a past, and I just feel like That's what probably the one thing about the internet that I hate to the death is that like everybody has a past. If I start opening up everybody's closet, I'm gonna find some skeletons in there.
Yeah, totally.
And our skeletons are just public. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't define you at all.
Yeah. And
I feel like that shouldn't define you because you sound like a really good person.
I feel like there is a weird narrative, especially with online culture. It's like you aren't able to make a mistake.
No,
and
you're
grow.
on a pedestal. You're like living in a bubble.
And the only way that people can actually effectively grow and understand how their actions
were
potentially wrong is by making mistakes.
Yeah.
And it's like going in a relationship. It's like if you're talking to your partner or you have a partner and you're just like, yo, pee pee poo poo, and your partner's like, yo, I hate when you talk about shit and pee. But if you're getting reprimanded, you in like the lady or your partner breaks up with you, then it's like, how the fuck are you supposed to learn that was actually wrong? Whereas like if she was just like, yo, like I don't like when you talk about that. Can you change your behavior or something like that? Then it's like, yeah, like if you're invested into it and you care enough about
you're gonna change your behavior
in someone's opinion, then you'll change your behavior and you'll grow.
Exactly.
But it's like if you don't have the opportunity to grow, you're
exactly. And then it's like also if I make a mistake, why do y'all want to like hang me and stone me in front of the town square? Like why is it that serious? Like
people just hate on shit because it's easier to hate than be happy.
Exactly. It's easier to hate than support, and which I understand. And then again, we talked about that earlier, is like that just comes from a place that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
if you're hating on me and you're going to the depths of hell to hate on me, that's a personal problem. Yeah. Like, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we have personal beef and you hate me so much and we've never even met?
Well, it's just like keyboard turners, man. Being online, like, you can say whatever you want at any given moment.
Mm-hmm. And nobody cares.
Yeah, and nobody really cares.
And then the day you do say something and you do care, then it's everybody's attacking you for defending yourself.
Or you say something that's actually important to you and nobody cares about it.
Nope.
It's like, bro,
take your shirt off and rap. We don't care. We don't care about what you like to do in your pastime. Just take off your shirt. Okay. So when was the last time somebody called you Alexander Leon Gamushian?
If you want to say it like with an Armenian accent, it's like Gamushian.
Gamushian? That's sexy.
It sounds like a drink.
It does. I would drink you.
God. Damn, that was
That was smooth, huh? I'm a pretty smooth operator.
Yeah, no, you're very quick with it. It's kind of it's sick. This is a great conversation so far.
Yes.
When was the last time? I mean, like intimately, I usually tell my partners to be like, "Yo, can you call me Alexander?" That's something I like.
So can I call you Alexander?
Yeah, you can call me Alexander.
That means we're partners now.
We're partners in business and crime.
And in the bedroom.
Shit. Leon, I don't really get Leon very much. Like they don't. I mean, like on my passport.
Yeah.
But most people call me like Gamuchan or Gamuchin. Most people call it Gamuchin.
Gamuchin? Okay.
Yeah, it's like mooch.
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 Gooch mooch.
Mooch mooch. Gooch gooch.
You like getting your gooch licked? Speaking of it.
a lot of people call me Gooch.
Okay. Why? Just your last name?
Just Gamooch Gooch, yeah. But not very often. Like I don't really get called the full like legal name unless I'm like at like an embassy or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
can I call you Alex?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Or can I just call you baby?
A lot of people call me baby, which I like. I mean, like, hey, it's a good word.
Yeah, literally.
But sometimes it's weird if like, okay, let's say I start talking to a girl and she like kind of knows me from my music and she's like, hey baby, and I'm like, are you saying like baby or are you like?
Yeah, is it you just trying to shorten my stage name?
Yeah, exactly.
Which one is it?
But like baby no money's also a handful.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
That's why I think I'm just gonna call you Alex for the rest of the time.
Yeah, Alex is chill. Alex is chill, yeah.
And Alex is like, I want us to be casual. Like, I don't want us to be so professional. I want us to drop the acts, drop the facades.
No, it's good.
And just get to know each other on a personal level.
100%.
I just want to, I guess it's time for me to like reveal this. This actually isn't a podcast and this isn't going anywhere. This is just a first date that I've lured you to.
I'm for. I'm so for it.
Oh my God, yay. This is like the chicken chop date, but it's just me.
Yeah,
And no chicken.
My therapist was like, Alex, you just need to start going on dates and not just like falling in love with any girl that wants to hang out with you.
Or you should fall in love with me. Because I fall in love easy too. And then we can love each other. All right. Oh my God. That was easy.
That was easy. We're
oh
in
my
love.
God. Like life with you is so simple. Okay. So you know you look European, right? You look really European.
I get that sometimes. Sometimes I get like Puerto Rican.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah. Or like
you get Jewish?
No, I get like Italian.
So you are Armenian?
I'm Armenian.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice. There's a big Armenian community in LA.
Yeah, in Glendale, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
My peoples.
Yeah, like they take over Glendale.
Yeah, my peoples.
For sure. Mercedes-Benzes and G-Wagons.
And like Pumas and ripped jeans.
Skin tight, skinny jeans and cigarettes.
Yeah, absolutely. I love my peoples. But yeah, my mom is Swiss Danish and my dad is Egyptian Armenian.
Okay. OMG.
Yeah,
I bet, is your mom hot? She sounds hot.
I love my mom.
Oh wait, that's weird.
No, she's a beautiful woman.
Okay, I think you say your mom's beautiful.
She's a pain in the ass, but she's a beautiful woman.
She sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
So speaking of Europe, and you looking European, so your European tour that you did, I don't know if you already did it or not, but I watched it on one of your interviews. You lost, or you are going to lose, negative $127,000 on the tour.
Yeah. So touring is like, if you want to throw a good show, unless you're at like, well, okay, it depends. Because you can go on tour and you can make money. If I were to take zero production, zero team, and just run of the mill garbage shows with no production, then
with just a DJ and you on the stage,
well, I can make money.
Yeah,
but I don't want to do that. Like, and I want longevity with my career.
Of course.
I feel like I don't really know how much I'm hitting unk status, so I don't really.
You're not hitting. You're literally 29. Shut up,
but bro. I was hanging out with like a.
Because if you're unk, I'm 26. What does that make me? I'm already an auntie though. I have a nephew, so I've been an auntie since I was like 16.
I was hanging out with these dudes called the Anime Men, and they're all like 20, 22-year-old dudes.
Do you feel old as?
And I feel they're like, bro, unk status, bro. Like, hang it up, put the fries in the bag, and I'm like,
oh my God, not the fries in the bag.
I was like, God damn it, man. But it's funny because I can relate with them so well because I'm like chronically online, and I'm just like, now I got the antidepressants. I'm feeling 14. We're back up, ladies and gentlemen. But
the antidepressants is taking you back in time.
I don't know why. I'm like, I feel high as a kite 24/7 now. It's amazing.
Love that.
Yeah, it's like.
And without the actual drugs.
Yeah.
It's a win-win for you.
Well, I mean, I guess they are drugs, but.
I mean.
They're not.
But they're like socially okay drugs.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, they're
socially
chill.
acceptable drugs.
They're chill pills.
Yeah. They're chill pills.
They're chill pills.
You be taking Xanax?
Nah, yeah, I've done it once or twice. I don't really like it.
I don't think I've ever done Xanax. I think I did Adderall once when I was in college for
if
a
you
test.
like really want to feel nothing,
Xanax.
OMG.
Sometimes I do want to feel nothing though.
No, I'm talking like nothing.
Oh,
like
never mind.
You take it and you're like,
A zombie. Dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So okay, go back into the you lost money, but that's because I did see you said in your interview like you don't give a you want to give your people a show, and I feel like that's so respectable because a lot of artists they don't be doing nothing for free. If they ain't making no money, they not doing it, and so like I feel like that's really admirable of you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to like prolong my career, and it's also like the people who have put me in the position are the people that are going to come to my shows.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, why the wouldn't I want to try to give them the best show possible?
And you wouldn't be there without the people that are coming to your shows.
Exactly. So,
and I feel like a lot of artists be forgetting that part of the recipe. If nobody's streaming the music,
yeah,
you got to be a little bit nicer.
And it's like they are the reason why I am successful and have an incredible life. So I want to be able to be as incredible as a inspiration or like a role model or a person for them in their lives. Obviously, you know, if I could talk to literally every single one of my fans that like, actually fucks with me, I would. But that doesn't seem like it's logically impossible.
For sure.
But like, you know, occasionally
get a WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah, exactly. With millions of people in a WhatsApp. That would be so crazy.
Do you have a Discord?
I have a Discord, yeah.
Okay.
But
what should we talk about on your Discord?
You have Discord?
I have a Discord.
Okay, nice. Yeah, Discord's dope.
Yeah,
I
love Discord.
I feel like it became really, really popular like 3-4 years ago, and now it's like a main.
And my real bitches are in the Discord.
Yeah. The baddies in the Discord.
The baddies are in the Discord.
The Discord kittens. If you're a Discord kitten.
Ooh. You got game, Alex. I'm kind of falling in love with you right now,
dude. I went on a date yesterday.
What the?
Yeah, I know we're in love, but I told myself I cannot have another relationship this year. I had an interesting thing last year.
How was the date?
The date was good, but she said some like thing. She was like, "You're a German Shepherd."
Okay.
She gave me this like black cat German Shepherd analogy. Do you guys know this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confused. I've heard golden retriever. What does German Shepherd mean?
No, golden retriever. Golden retriever. Sorry, that's what she said.
Oh yeah. Oh, you do give golden retriever.
What the does that mean?
Like you're like happy-go-lucky and nice and sweet and like upbeat and shit. It's a compliment for sure.
Okay, because she was like, "I'm the black cat in this situation." I'm like, "What?"
That means that she's like a bitch. When girls say they're like a black cat energy, I feel like that is like bitchy, like quiet, dark. I don't know. I feel like that's a vibe.
Is that bad that she like labeled it already, kind of thing, or like what am I supposed to?
Wait, no. I think she's just giving you a compliment.
Okay, dope. I don't. Yeah, I struggle taking compliments for sure.
Oh, me too. I
mean, it's because I it's interesting.
And I love being complimented. It's so weird. I love when people compliment me, and I love flattery, but it like makes me uncomfortable too.
I like when people I'm intimately or like sexually, physically, emotionally attracted to compliment me. But when other people, like my fans and stuff like that, when they compliment my songs, like it's just like sometimes it doesn't feel real. You know what I mean?
You got imposter syndrome?
I don't think I have imposter syndrome because I'm very much so myself. But
no, like in the way that like you find it just like hard to like be like, oh my God, this is like my life. Like, or like sometimes even with the stuff that I do, I feel like, oh, I don't deserve this type shit. You know what I mean?
I think I used to probably think that a little bit more. I mean, it's weird. It's interesting. I was talking to my manager recently and I'm like, I've met a bunch of people like just randomly, like let's say for instance TwitchCon or like a business thing, and people are like, "Yo, you're really good at marketing. Like you're really smart.
You are really smart."
And I'm like, and yesterday I was on the phone with my manager. I was like, "Dude, I low-key like do this shit. Like you do. I'm low-key in my bag with the marketing, and I like really I'm like tapped in. Like I get it, and I'm like really proud of myself because there's been people that are like, "Yo, like." We use you as a literal reference point at like a multi-million-dollar company that runs marketing. And I'm like, whoa.
Damn.
That's like a crazy compliment.
You need to come out with your we know what every influencer comes out with their what you call it? The
like the
handbook, your ebook.
The Ponzi scheme shit. Yeah.
You should come out with your ebook.
We gotta run up the Ponzi scheme.
Have you ever been a part of a pyramid scheme?
No.
One time I almost got roped into a pyramid scheme. You ever heard of Cutco knives?
No. What is it about?
It's a big ass pyramid scheme where basically, they recruit us. And this is when I was in college and I just desperately needed a summer job. And I remember I went to the meeting. It's like 12 of us and they're like, okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Y'all are gonna spend $500 and buy this knife set. And then what you're gonna do is go door to door and try to convince people to buy these knives. That's what it is. And it's just a big ass pyramid scheme. And I went home that day and I was like, something about that just don't smell right. I'm just gonna work at a restaurant. I don't know about that one.
That's crazy. But I mean, like, hey man, everyone does need knives. Like, we cut shit.
Everyone, yeah, but does everybody need a $500 set of knives? Who's buying a $500 set of knives?
See, you would be surprised. I'm not the best chef, but one of my old managers bought me like a $700 like Japanese like cooking or cutting knife.
Oh yeah,
bro.
I bet it's so sharp.
Oh my god,
you could probably cut the skin off a grape with it.
I wanted to make food more because of it.
I love a good knife. I've been in my cooking bag, but I don't have a $700 Japanese knife. I wish I did, but I just did buy a $40 knife off Amazon, and it's pretty sharp.
Yeah, you just gotta sharpen it.
And I bought a sharpener, and I sharpened it and shit.
But it'd be so crazy. You literally put an onion on the table, and you could put it on it, and
and then you could probably like carve a piece of it's so sharp.
Yeah.
Oh my god, let me have it. You don't even cook.
It's in Vancouver.
Okay, well, I'm coming to Vancouver for your birthday, so
all right. Birthday present for her.
Literally, I'm gonna stop by and get the knife. Okay, also, Garfield user song, how crazy was that? And they paid you $300K smackaroonies.
Okay, so I didn't make all of that money.
Well, obviously,
but
you gotta pay the piper.
Yeah, you gotta pay this, you gotta pay that, you gotta pay this. But yeah, I mean,
isn't it insane though?
Sometimes I'll wake up and I'll get like a sync, which is what I was talking about, and I'm just like, dude, whoa. Like Too Hot to Handle and like Love Island, all that shit, they use my music all the time, and I'm just like, bro, why my music? But
because your music is fun.
No. But
I feel like your music definitely makes sense to play in the villa.
No, to be fair, I mean like Love Island and stuff like that is just the antithesis of my existence.
Yeah, literally.
I'm an ultra serial monogamous, but I mean I guess they're there to find love and be monogamous. But none of those people are monogamous.
No. At all.
They're cursed.
Do you think you could ever be on something like that where we had to date multiple people?
I mean, if I was on that shit, I would definitely be like, all right, yo, I'm locking myself in the room, put a camera in the room, and I'm going to play World of Warcraft the whole time and just not talk to any girl.
Yeah.
I just think, like, I'm a lover boy, so it's just like being invested with someone and then like sometimes I'm like, dude, like, why would you tell this person this? But they're all doing it for the bit. You know, it's like it is all a bit.
But I do feel like sometimes we should bring back secrets though. Not everything needs to be told.
No, I do think things are being over therapized in this day and age, and it's like relationships are like we talk in therapy, and it's like no. Just say you feel like shit. Yeah. Or like say, hey, yo, this made me feel really uncomfortable. Not like, hey, the intricacies of what you did. You don't have like literally when I talk to my therapist, I'm seeing my therapist Thursday. Oh my god, I missed her so much. I haven't seen her in like a month. But like literally, I just talk how I'm talking to like my friend. Like I just say you don't have to be like, well, actually, you were gaslighting me, and you this is da 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 da. You have to use all the terms. You just say point blank period. And I feel like a lot of people, especially our age, need to learn how to communicate. Yeah. Do you feel like therapy has helped you communicate better? I think.
Do you think you can articulate your feelings better at least?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I think the way that I struggle in communication is I think I have like an auditory listening problem, which is probably like an attention deficit problem thing. I don't know. But sometimes
you're not a good listener.
I am a good listener when I'm like locking in. But if I don't really like for this conversation, I'm like, all right, lock in. All right, lock in. So I'm like locking in constantly. But I feel sometimes when I'm not super invested in the conversation, I'll just be like, doing.
Me too. I'm really bad about that. Like I get distracted so easily. And that's why like with this episode, I'm trying to let you talk because like I'm really bad about cutting off my guests. Because like as soon as I have a thought, I have to say it. Or I forget.
We're having really, really good back and forth. And there's not much interaction.
There's a lot of chemistry in here. Do you feel it? Do you feel that?
Yeah, no, totally.
Hold on.
Are we touching?
Do you feel that electricity?
Touching.
Did you feel that?
Yeah, you should put like a little like lightning effect on it.
No, for real.
And then run it back like 2 times.
Honestly, I was like a little apprehensive because I was like, oh my god, what if he doesn't like me or whatever? Like, what if we can't chat and gab? But you're really, really fun and easy to talk to.
Shit.
Literally,
Thank you. I really
this is so
that.
comfortable.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. What other show would you like for your music to be in? What about like Bridgerton? Imagine they're playing like your like Lala on the cello. Have you seen Bridgerton?
Or is Bridgerton the one with like where they're like, oh darling, like
yes,
yeah.
The promenade, chaperone.
That would be sick as
right
for no reason, just like
that'd
randomly.
be so fun. I do like one of the balls.
Yeah. I have like the song called like Beg or Die, and there's like a massive piano intro, so that would make sense. But like or like the crazy upbeat music just making no sense.
But I think it would be funny.
Yeah, it would be funny.
I'm a fan of just doing shit for the bit.
But there's also like no reason for that show to be funny. There's nothing. There's
nothing funny.
There's like nothing funny about that show.
No, it's not.
But it's really well shot and it's like a cool period piece.
Yes, I love it. You've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to watch Queen Charlotte. That's my favorite season.
Ooh, was that when?
It's like the Queen. It's like her backstory when she was younger and how she met the king.
No, yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that one was Chef's Kiss, and then season 2 was also one of my faves.
It's just so interesting because I feel like all the characters, they're not like, they're so like, it's just like some TV shows nowadays, like for instance, like a Viking period piece or like a medieval period piece. Like, bro, you know those people were ugly as back then.
Yes, they're all too gorgeous,
and they're all like
they're all
face the camera and shit. And I'm
they're
like,
all supermodels.
It's like they're all ripped.
Imagine like their teeth, like the teeth were brown and black. Oh my god, can you know? Sometimes I think the freakiest man on earth was probably the first man to ever eat pussy. Like imagine. Like imagine that 1800. The first guy was like, let me taste that. Imagine, I feel like you already did that. Well, that'd be the freakiest man alive.
Yeah, weren't blowjobs invented in France?
Were they?
I think it was. Where was cunnilingus invented?
I have no idea. But just imagine that though. Like think about like did you watch like House of Dragons?
Yeah.
Like eating pussy in the House of Dragons. Like y'all don't even showering. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not
crazy.
giving head if I'm in any of a time period.
Blowjobs originate from Africa.
Whoa. Huh? We just gotta find
Okay, well, what's the science behind it or history?
That is the origin of all human life, so it shouldn't be of any surprise to find out the origin of the ancient practice of fellatio and cunnilingus originated out of Africa.
So black, okay.
Let's go, dude.
So I guess you can get an idea. I'm an expert. Let's test that theory tonight. I have one more question about your songs being used. What would you do if Donald Trump used one of your songs at a rally? Would you send a cease and desist? Or would you give a at all?
I probably wouldn't talk about it. But I would just, you know what? I don't know. Because I remember Kamala used It Boy in like one of her posts that was like, it was like a 3 swiping photo on TikTok. And it was like, I am the better choice. Your other choice is a rapist or some shit. I was like, whoa.
That's crazy to use my song for that, but okay.
But I was like, hell yeah. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah. So I would probably like roast him doing something. I remember like Andrew Tate came at me for like making some like I made like a cooking video, and I just had a salami like slap my face like.
And he was like, "Oh my! See, this is what's wrong with the men. You have guys like that."
And I cooked him so hard on Twitter. It was
everybody, even Greta ratioed him one time,
bro. Like, you know, I don't understand why people literally are on this planet to just
spread hate.
Yeah. It makes no fucking sense.
I don't get it.
But I mean, it's just like I understand why people do it because it sells and makes people money. So
but
they don't
do you
give
think like? Okay, I feel like let's talk about the Red Pill podcast for a second. Do you think like obviously there are a lot of men that genuinely think like that, but do you think that they like genuinely think like that, or they were like, okay, this is an easy way for me to make money. I'm gonna just hate women because men love it when other men hate women, or do you feel like sometimes they like become that person and they really genuinely like think like that?
I feel like there's 2 sides to it. There's one side is probably like, okay, well, I know that this will work because there's so many like
incels that hate women,
that hate women online. So it's like, why wouldn't I do this? And then they do
Easy
it,
money.
and then they're like, oh shit, like it's really working. I'm gonna double down. And like, you know, I remember during like the peak of COVID, it's like people double down on things because the political values, especially in America, like being Canadian, like politics is not that like
important.
Spoken about.
Okay.
It's because we have our government. Yeah, there's flaws in our government.
You have a prime minister, right?
Yeah, we have a prime minister. He just stepped down, but we have flaws in every single country, in every single place and region of the world. There's flaws. Period. The world's 100%. But it's like when you're like divulging into this hate speech that is becoming ever so much more like popular on all of these apps, people just find it in themselves to just keep going because it's like, it's just content. Something that I really try to hold myself with value is like, all I want to do is be a good influence.
Yes.
And like, I love educating myself on like important matters. And like, I'm very, very open-minded. Like, look, if I don't like eating eggs with the yolk in it, then I don't like eating eggs with the yolk in it.
And it's not everybody else's problem.
But it's not everyone else's problem. That's the thing. It's like when people make their problems and their insecurities and like project their hate on to the rest of the people and people that with them or like that will actually listen to them, that's when it becomes a problem.
That's it. Exactly. It's like, okay, you can hate women, but hate women on your own time. Like, why the fuck do I have to hear it?
It's like, dude, if all the people that are like, there's only 2 genders, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up.
But
if you disagree, just don't say anything.
And then also it's like, here's my thing. Like, I just feel like some people just go out of their way to just be dickheads. For instance, if I meet somebody who's trans and they're telling me they're trans, that's no skin on my back. Okay, good. Like, I'm gonna identify you how you want to be identified. If I tell you my name is Fannita and you start calling me Sarah, I'm like, hey, my name is Fannita. Like, why are you, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not call me what I just told you to call me?
Yeah.
I just don't understand. And it's no skin off your back. Like, me just giving one person a 30-second interaction of kindness, and especially with people that are in the LGBTQ community, it's like they get hate constantly.
Yeah.
Like, I could be one person that doesn't make their life a living hell. You know what I mean? I just don't understand that. I don't get it.
I've never understood it either. I grew up in Vancouver and
I grew up in Alabama. And I just remember, like, my school was so homophobic. And I'm just like, why are we at the dinner? Some grown man right now is eating steak and potatoes with his family, talking about the gays. They're just doing the gay shit. And it's like, why is this a topic of conversation if you're not gay?
Yeah, it's just like, eat your steak. Shut the fuck up.
Eat your steak.
I've never understood it. I think it's probably like an issue due to like the education system, like
of course,
like systemically,
and I also feel like Christianity plays a big part of that too.
Oh, like absolutely,
yeah, for sure. They love putting their views in the politics.
Everyone needs Jesus.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, as far as my thought process on that is just like, I grew up in Vancouver and like I was pretty much token white. All my friends were Asian, and like I remember when my musical career took off in China, I was just like fire.
Yes!
Like, I know so much about this culture already,
Yes.
and it's like I just like, I don't know. Maybe my mom raised me right. Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I was like homeschooled and shit. So it's just like, I've never really, unless someone like does me wrong or like cheats on me, I'm not going to like, why would I hate anyone?
Yes.
Unless they're a loser, then they're a loser. You know,
I
it's
feel like same, like racism, homophobia, just like, it just, I've never been able to just like wrap my brain around it because like, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it's like, there are bad people in every culture, in every community, in every religion, in every whatever. Like, it just doesn't make sense to hate a specific group of people. Like, I just don't get it. Yeah. I've always been very open-minded. Like, I was definitely the person when I was in high school, like, I would be going to bat, like, back against the wall. Like, why are y'all like being mean to gay people? Like, I remember I used to like cuss people out. I'm like, this is just not right. Like, I just don't understand what this has to do with me. I'm not gay, so I'm not mad. Like, and also I feel like if you're so anti-LGBTQ, we got to start doing some self-reflection. Yeah. You gotta start unpacking. I mean, you gotta start unpacking something.
This is what I'm saying. It's like, if you go home and you're like writing "I hate LGBTQ" on the wall, it's like, bro, do something better with your time.
Yes.
Like, who cares?
And that's literally my motto. Who cares?
Yeah, it just doesn't impede on people's lives as much as they make it seem.
It doesn't. Like, if somebody is sucking a dick, what does that have to do with you?
Dude,
if you don't want to suck a dick, you don't. Nobody's forcing you to put a dick in your mouth. Like,
yeah, dude, it's like what the man? I don't know. I have never understood it.
And we never will. It's not for us to understand. We don't have hate.
Exactly.
We don't have hate in our heart, so we will never understand it.
Dude, they're
losers. Okay, so when you go on tour, sometimes when you come out, you're constantly coming out with new music, coming out with new albums, you're touring, whatever. Do you ever feel like it's kind of like a funeral? Because once you come out with an album, you go on tour, you do songs from that album, and then when you go on another tour, you come out with another album, you do less songs from the previous album, and like you'll do less and less and less and less of your old music. So how does that feel? Does it feel like, damn, like, oh my God, my music is dying a little bit because you don't perform it as much as you do your new stuff when you come out with new albums?
Well, so how I kind of do my shows is like, I really just do the songs that are big.
As you should.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate when I go to a concert and you're playing the shit that nobody listens to.
Yeah.
Like, come on, give me the hits.
It's like, bro, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, give me the hits. Give me the hits.
So occasionally I'll lace in like a couple like low key songs just for the OG fans and stuff like that. But yeah, I usually do the songs that are like the ones that are just the most popular. Like it's kind of objective, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be the
That's what people are coming to hear.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I don't really look at it that way. I honestly look at it like more of like a rebirthing.
Period.
Because whenever I drop new songs and like have new hits, I'm like, finally a new song I can play live.
Yes.
So that's how I view my music. I think it's more of a positive note when I like, let the other songs die, because sometimes I remember I put the song It Boy out and I played it once beforehand, and I remember turning around to my DJ and I was like, damn, this shit goes hard live. And then I put it out and I did Australian tour, and this song goes ape shit. I mean, all it is ITBOY,
yeah.
BBNO $sign. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's right.
BB No Money, who the do you think you are?
Yeah. And yeah, it was just like, it's one of those songs that I play live. Everyone can sing along, and it's like very...
It's catchy. It's easy. Everybody knows
It's very anthemic, yeah.
Yes.
And it's such a good time, and I love being able to be like, okay, got a new one. How can I incorporate it into the set? What can I do before? What kind of CC can I put in between and stuff like that? So, yeah, it's more of a rebirthing.
I want to live inside your brain. You ever seen the movie Inception?
Yeah, so good.
I want to go inside your brain. Like I just want to just poke around in there.
I mean,
I find you very interesting.
Okay, what regard?
Like even your music videos. Let's talk about that. You do like drag. Like I watched like probably like 4 or 5 of your interview or your music videos. You push the envelope, and I feel like your music videos feel like a fever dream.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what I dream. I feel like that's my dream.
They definitely are. I mean, like Sherez and I have been doing incredible work for the past like 4 or 5 years. I love that man to the bottom of my heart. But basically, yeah, we're cooked.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
How do you come up with like the inspiration for your music videos?
Well, a lot of the time he comes up with a lot of like the art direction. And sometimes it comes from like lyrical off play or playing off my lyrics, or he'll just be like, hey, someone randomly hit me up, like if they want to allow us to use this, let's just use it in a music video. We came up with this music video recently, this concept that I'm gonna go shoot pretty soon.
Where are you shooting it at? In Vancouver?
So I always shoot it in Victoria, BC.
Where's that?
So Vancouver's like here on the main island, and then Victoria's on Vancouver Island.
Okay.
So it's like you take a ferry. He lives there. He has his kids and his wife and a beautiful, nice little setup there. And I think this next music video is going to be like basically me walking around like shirtless, but
oh, can I be like front row to that?
if you want, and I'm just going to be like losing my mind, just being
Just
like
going crazy.
being like a menace.
Okay, period.
And everyone kind of like knows that I make music videos in Victoria, so like it's pretty easy to be like, yo, I'm gonna walk in and just like around.
Yeah.
And
they're like, okay, bet.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then at the very end of it, it's just like I show up to a party, and then we're just gonna throw a ginormous party.
That's gonna be fun as
Sick.
oh, gee, you're so cool.
And yeah, basically, it's kind of like a more of a fever dream.
Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, so what inspired you to do drag for one of your music videos? You did it for a few music videos, actually.
Sherez was like, so Sherez grew up with Jimbo. Jimbo, legendary drag artist or queen from Victoria, BC, that almost won Drag Race.
Period.
Yeah, super. Dude,
I love Drag Race.
Jimbo, oh my gosh. So he ended up putting us in, I think I had double Qs.
Breastplates?
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Busting out the frame.
Yeah, busting out for sure. And then I had like 6-inch platforms.
I don't even think I've ever worn a 6-inch platform.
But I didn't tuck. I did not tuck my balls. I was like honest. I was like, what's like the worst that can happen? And he was just like, your balls will be like purple for like a week. And I'm like,
no
pass.
thanks. I'm gonna let the balls hang. Let the balls hang.
So Jimbo lives in Victoria, and he was just like, yo, we should do a music video with Jimbo. I'm like, I'm so down, why not? And I remember when I posted that video.
I was gonna say, what was the reaction?
Well, I couldn't post it in Malaysia.
Okay.
Like for whatever reason. But I mean, a lot of people. I remember when I posted the photos of me in drag.
I seen it. You look good. You pulled it off. You pulled it off.
I actually kind of fuck with myself in drag.
Do you feel like you got like a little bit of an awakening of sorts?
Well, the one thing that I really found interesting is, so like some people recognize me occasionally, but the thing is, I've never felt more
Yourself?
No, famous in drag, especially in Victoria. It's a very progressive city, so people were like howling at me, and they were like, "Yeah, go girl!" Like, and I was like, "Okay, I f with this."
Yeah.
And I walked into a coffee shop and I was like, "I need a coffee now." And like,
And everybody was like, "Get it, girl."
yeah, they were like, "Get it."
Yeah,
and
people respect drag queens. Drag queens are respected in the community.
Crazy. Drag queens are so talented.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
They are, first of all, not only like drag queens are some of the most creative and
Geniuses.
talented. Like, bro, drag queens, I don't know how they do it. Like, even on Drag Race, having to build your own outfit, build your own look, build your own wig. Like, they sing, they dance. Like, I love drag queens.
Yeah, no, it's unbelievable.
One of my goals is to get put in drag one day. I would love to.
You should.
I know, I want to.
Would you drag men? Because I
No,
like,
I would want to do like a drag queen.
oh, okay.
I don't ever want to look like a man in my life.
So we did another music video. We did another drag music video, and Rebecca Black.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Rebecca Black dragged as me.
Yes, I seen that one. I was like, oh my God, he's funny as shit. So do you feel like you're what's your sexuality? You straight? What's T? Let's just get into it.
So
You're bi-curious a little bit?
no, I'm not really. So I used to be a competitive swimmer, so I'm like really open.
Okay.
Like
In what way?
I just like I got what I got. It's not like it's not going. That's not gonna change.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm not talking about like being trans. I'm talking about like, would you like ever hook up with a boy?
no. I'm just saying like I'm just super open with whatever
Oh.
I have like physically.
Okay.
So it's like I feel very comfortable in my own skin.
As you should.
Would I hook up with a dude? I don't know. I mean, I've always like genuinely really wanted to be pegged. I just haven't. I haven't found the partner.
I can do that for you.
I mean, I remember I said I wanted to be pegged on like national Australian television.
And you said it on Bottoms Up.
Yeah, and I said on Bottoms Up. My bottom's about to be up.
For real. After the show, guys, tune into the Patreon. Alex is getting pegged tonight.
So I don't know if that has any like I mean I've told
I don't think wanting to get pegged is like inherently gay.
No, I don't think so at all. But I've told some people, I've told some of my broskies, and they're like, "Yo, really?" Like this? And I'm like, all right, at least like I'm gonna have more stimulation than you.
And it's like your whatever the is in your butthole, like you gotta dip
G-spot,
into
yeah, the G-spot.
the G-spot. You gotta dip your toes into that. You got your ass ate before?
Yeah, once.
Okay, how did you feel about that?
I was like, I would rather eat the ass.
Okay, well, don't mind if I do.
But yeah, I don't know. I've definitely been like I'll kiss my bros without question.
For sure. That's not gay.
I don't know if I would I suck a dick?
Or would you
don't
get
know.
your dick sucked by a guy? I feel like that's easier. Then you just go full
Probably.
force. into
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm like just like I think I'm progressing further in my sexuality where it's like I think I am becoming more and more like comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Whereas like I feel like the stigma at least 10, 15 years ago where it was like
You would not be able to say that publicly.
yeah, no, not at all.
You'd be stoned in the street.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know necessarily. Like, I haven't really been in a situation where I'm like, oh, I find this like I can find men really attractive.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, oh, I'm like sexually attracted
yeah.
like immediately.
I feel like that's how I am because I'm not really gay at all. But I find women beautiful, but I don't think I could ever like be sexually attracted to a woman.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't know.
And if it's not your thing, you ain't gotta force it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, totally. I don't think it's something I like think about often.
But it's crossed your mind.
But it's crossed my mind.
Okay, of course.
Yeah.
And I feel like more guys need to be honest. And I feel like it's crossed a lot of men's minds.
Yeah.
I feel like we're humans. Like, obviously, like, you are curious about things that are different to you. So, obviously, if you're a straight man, you've thought about, like, damn, like, I wonder what it would be like if a guy sucked my dick. Like, guys, I mean, they got penises, so they probably do suck dick a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every guy has thought about it at least once.
Bro, they probably do suck dick way better.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've heard, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to go head to head with the nearest gay and really see it. Let's put it to the test. I suck a mean one. Let's put it to the test. Okay.
Oh, this is good. I'm having fun. Thank you for inviting me on.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, no,
You're
is
so
fun.
much fun. I hope this isn't the last time we ever see each other.
No, absolutely. I mean, absolutely not. That went way over my head.
Now I'm about to cry. Cut the camera. Let's wrap this shit up. I want him off my set. Let's talk about the Grammys. Let's talk about the nominations. Have you heard the nominations for Album of the Year?
No.
Well, I'm going to tell them to you, and I want you to give me your predictions on who's going to win it. So first, the nominees are New Blue Sun by Andrew 3000. Yeah. Well, you wrote Andrew.
Is that the flute one?
Wait. We have to redo this because I can't call Andre 3000 Andrew. Okay.
I mean, that would be really funny if you did.
You literally, this is a typo. I'm sorry. The nominees are New Blue Sun by Andre 3000, Cowboy Carter by Beyonce, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brat by Charlie XCX, another Jacob Collier album. How do you say it? Collier? Yeah. Whatever.
Jacob Collier?
Collier. Okay,
Yeah,
go.
I think it's Collier.
Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, The Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess by Chaperone, and The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. I give it to anybody but Taylor Swift, is my opinion.
I feel like generational run was Charlie. Like she went crazy.
Brat's Summer, yeah.
But I mean, like, I think it's just gonna be like
Billy?
Paul. No, I don't think Billy's gonna win. I think it's Sabrina Carpenter.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope Sabrina Carpenter wins. I love Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, her music's great. I for Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, me too. I love her. Do you think you would ever cry if you won Album of the Year? How do you think what would your reaction be if you won Album of the Year?
Depending on who I was going against, if I was going against that, I'd be like, why the did I win?
You're real as though. That's real.
I mean, like, unless I draw some like next level shit, which like,
you know, that's what I love about you. You're self-aware.
I'm definitely self-aware.
You know your strengths.
I mean, yeah, I'm a meme kid.
Yeah, a lot more men need to
stay being a meme kid because I don't got to be anyone else.
No, you don't.
Myself. So, I would say like if I was going against that like AAA list, I'd be like, what the?
You'd be like Adele when she wanted to give it to Beyonce.
Yeah, I would walk up on stage and be like, hey yo,
Sabrina, come get this award, girl.
Hey yo, girly pop, come up on stage.
Yeah, girl, come get this. Show short and sweet ass. Is there any other artists you would like to start a beef with? Or even a fake one, like you and Gravy. Do you think you and Young Gravy could start a beef and people would believe it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel like just like my team and I, like we're just good at
Y'all
marketing.
Y'all are smart.
Yeah.
Y'all are
and
two steps ahead.
Also, Matt did marketing when in university.
Do you watch anime?
Enough.
You're
not enough.
You're like Yagami from Death Note.
Oh, I haven't watched Death Note.
It's so good. You need to watch it.
I think I honestly like. So I've been doing a bunch of cosplays recently, and like
sexy.
Yeah, I'm really starting to enjoy that part of culture, like the subsect of the internet of like cosplay and anime, and I just like don't really have. I don't watch anything. I don't.
Wait, so what do you do for like your hobbies when you're not making music?
I like if you saw my schedule today, I've been up since 6, and I have not.
And I'm so glad you squeezed me in.
I have not stopped. Right after I got a session, and then I have like an online like gaming session to like set up to play video games online with a streamer at like 10 p.m. So I'm literally like from 6
So you're awake all day today?
All day.
OMG.
Yeah, it's nonstop, but that's every day for me. I love being really busy, but yeah, I don't really have time to watch anything. The last anime I watched was Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, I love Hunter x Hunter. Great.
Yeah, super good, and like Demon Slayer, but that was
Demon Slayer's amazing. Did you watch the new season?
No, I haven't.
It was so good.
Really?
It was so good.
I just wish they would give.
I just wish literally anytime Tanjiro gets back from a mission, he has 18 broken ribs, 3 broken legs, and he gets 2-week break, and they're like, "Hey, we're sending you back out into the field." And it's like, where the f- are the other Demon Slayers? Like, let Tanjiro get a break. They be whooping his ass. They be putting the paws on his ass.
But I find it interesting because like the anime is so beautiful. It's like like Hunter x Hunter's like scripting is genius. Like.
But like Demon Slayer aesthetically, so beautiful. But the new season is the Hashira training arc.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it was super good. It was good. And it's about to like also, so you know, I think it's this year. It's either this summer or next summer, but like the final of Demon Slayer is gonna be 3 movies. So they're gonna come out with 3. Yeah, they're gonna come out with 3 movies for it. Yeah. It's about to be the end. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy.
That was a really popular one. I think it like really hit like the main masses.
It was good. I love it. I love it so much. If you had a restaurant, what would your restaurant be? And would you have something on the menu called like It Boy Burgers? Like if you could do the decor, the theme, the menu, what's your signature dish? Everything. What would it look like? Walk me through it.
I actually was like trying to make a restaurant / like semi-bar kind of thing in Vancouver. I came up with this concept that was like, we didn't want to have a kitchen because it's financially incredibly difficult to make money if you are opening a restaurant. So we wanted to be like a bar / nightclub, like speakeasy.
Love that.
Would play like disco / like lo-fi electronic music and like bring artists from like Berlin and like the nightlife out there. The decor was like almost like a New York deli, and then you walk through the back and then it's like a pool like with like tiles everywhere and
like a rich mafia boss's like underground house.
And then like in the front during the day it would also open up to be a coffee shop / like a little like clothing store.
I mean, you might as well just make it a mechanic shop too. A deli, a coffee shop.
But a coffee shop and like it won't be a deli, but it looks like a deli.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
Like one of those like trapdoor.
I mean, shit, we haven't make it a deli too, because if it looks like a deli, why don't you make it
just sell a sandwich.
Sell some meats.
Yeah. Sell your meat. How much do you think you could sell dick for? Like what would be like your reasonable price? Like a reasonable price, like if you were like, I'm really about to start selling dick.
Like OnlyFans.
No, like selling dick, like hitting the street, night walker. Like if I'm driving in my car, you're on the street, I'll pull up to you. How much for a little bit of penis for the night? To show me a good time.
Like,
and make it market value. Don't say something extreme like $2,000 a hit. Like I'm thinking maybe.
So this is like I am on the block.
Yes, you're on the block. Things have crushed, and you're going to sell dick now. Your music career is no longer, and you're falling back on your looks.
And I'm giving.
You're giving it. Yeah. I mean, you could do. Okay, let's break it down. Let's take it to another level. How much for like giving a girl head? Like if I had to, if I want to get my pussy ate, how much would that be? Let's start there.
$50.
Okay, that's perfect. That's very reasonable.
Reasonable.
Okay, sex.
Man, I'm
maybe like a 10-minute sex session. Or how long do you think you last?
If you're lucky. I mean, these antidepressants, man, got me storing it up.
Okay, 5 minutes or less. That should be that's the tagline. 5 minutes or less.
It's got to be double. It's got to be at least double.
100.
Yeah, at least.
Okay. And then I guess what else? What else is there? Okay, ass eating. And then we can do add-ons. So ass eating would be add-on.
A 3-pack is $120.
Okay. That's fair. That's really reasonable. I'd be your top customer. I'd be hitting you up every day.
I feel like you know what? I wish cuddle services were like a thing.
Oh,
like a real but we should make like an app. You and I should both make an app for cuddling.
But I also feel like we wouldn't be able to have men on the app though, because men take things to the next level every time. They wouldn't just be able to sit in a bed with an attractive woman and cuddle.
What if you have to like send a resume in or how would you vet that shit? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So you try to put the girls in danger. Wait, I had another question about your sexual prowess. Oh wait, what's your type in women? Do you not have one? Is this gonna be a bullshit answer?
I don't really have one, but I like as long as they're like shorter than me. That's kind of because I'm not that tall. I'm taking my shoes off.
Wait, how tall are you? I think you're taller than me.
I'm like 5'11".
Okay, I'm 5'8". I'm gonna put my shoes back on.
I really like, just like emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
Like genuinely.
Yeah.
And then obviously like physically appearance is just like
not ugly.
I mean, hey, without being as shallow as a human being can.
But also, like, physical attractiveness does matter, and I feel like as real people, we got to start being real about it. It matters.
Yeah, it definitely matters.
Yeah. And that's okay.
Like sometimes, for instance, I don't know if this happens. I mean, I guess it doesn't really happen to you, but for my perspective, when I am hooking up with a woman that is like really attractive, and I'm like, I'm kind of like, she's out of my league for sure. This is crazy. I don't know how this is happening. My subconscious is like, don't finish.
Because you gotta show you'll be
prove your worth.
Exactly, and that's you need to go into the field like that.
And I don't know. Like, I don't know. I've talked to a bunch of my boys about it, and they're like, yeah, we don't feel this. And I was like, there's no way. Like,
no, I feel like if I were to like Michael B. Jordan, I learned how to do a split before. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a cartwheel on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Helicopter.
I'm gonna be a stripper at Tootsie's. I feel like that makes sense. When you got a baddie, you gotta show them your works. You gotta earn your keep.
Yeah, exactly.
And I bet you laid down the best dick you ever had, huh?
Yeah.
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 You're so much fun.
Thanks. You too.
Thanks. Maybe we should have fun together sometime or something.
Let's do it.
Not the knuckle touch. OMG, guys.
I feel like the knuckle touch is in.
Is it? I don't like that.
Or the dap?
No, I like hugs and kisses. Okay.
Me too.
Okay, baby. This is the end of the show.
Already?
Yeah, I know, right? Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, for real.
And I've had a lot with you. So make sure you tell the people where they can find you, what you got coming out. You got a new music video coming out, a new song.
Yeah.
One of my new life goals, guys, is to be in one of Baby's music videos. I want to be one of your video vixens.
Sure. I mean,
You see how easy it is
I mean,
for me?
we could come here and shoot a shot of your set
Yeah.
for 1 second.
And then I can just twerk.
Yeah, and you could just twerk.
Yeah, period.
Like, I don't know when.
When is the song coming out? It should be out by the time this episode releases, but in case it's not.
We'll probably move it back another day. I don't really know,
Okay.
but realistically, sometime early February. My name is Bbno Money. I make music, and I love my parents.
That's real. And it's been your girl, the baddest, the sexiest, and the prettiest, Fannita, with another brand new episode with another attractive man. I really just be feeding y'all bitches, man. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch at Fannita. Then that should all be in the description box. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Pastor of Bedtime YouTube channel. And I will see you funky ass bitches next Monday. Love you.